OK, folks, eyes down. Best of luck, good afternoon.
House! And when it comes to the Costas, us Brits can't help but shout.
We love Spain!
You'll love it, honest to God.
We love the Costa Blanca!
More and more of us are leaving the cold and grey of the UK for the Costa del Sunshine.
Look at that view.
Living the dream can be hard graft.
I'm feeling absolutely shattered. I'm drenched in sweat.
It's like painting the Forth Bridge.
Can you not understand? We are lifting this up into this.
Oh, my God!
But Costa living can be worth its weight in gold.
Ooh, money, 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 money.
Cheers.
That's why there will always be
Cheap for beautiful warm weather.
bargain-loving Brits in the sun. Today on the Costas, love is in the air for a pair of prize toucans.
So that's Pearl. When she goes into that little hole in the wall, it's because her new boyfriend's the other side.
Carl indulges his passion for sporting glory.
Is my pride and joy. Toot, 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 one.
And it's all quiet on the West Midlands front as Graham's sound system threatens to ruin the party.
Toot, toot.
Yeah, big problem.
As the day breaks on the Costas, 65-year-old Adrian is doing bird. Not that kind. He and his wife Deb have over 50 exotic feathered friends.
The toucan is called Björn. He's from Sweden. He's from Gothenburg Zoo. He needs a girlfriend, but we'll work on that. Yeah, why have we got so many birds? Because we're nuts. Because we just love creating work for ourselves, don't we?
It's quite a nice hobby, though.
This one's called Tuki. So she's now 2 years old. And over the back there is a boyfriend that we got from Argentina. And he's been here 6 months. And he's called Maradona. So they're getting on like a house on fire. And I suspect next year they will become even closer friends and have little Maradonas or little Messis.
The couple ran a recruitment company in Leicestershire before flying to the Halon Valley on the Costa Blanca 21 years ago.
I think we were worn out, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were worn out from doing the work that we did.
Before making his move permanent, Adrian racked up a lot of air miles.
So I spent 16 years commuting and did about 800 flights from England to Alicante or Valencia and carried on working. And amongst that, we started building a collection of birds and cages and all the other paraphernalia that went with it.
Now the couple are as free as birds.
We're pretty chilled, we're pretty relaxed, whereas we weren't, we were wired.
Retirement means they can focus on their pride and joy.
That's President Trump. See his haircut. There are not many bird keepers who can say they keep a president in their back garden.
Well, not me. Looking after all these birds isn't cheap.
We're somewhere between 70 and 100 euros a week, aren't we?
Yeah.
A week. And the preparation of that food is never ending. Never ending. Never ending.
Much of Adrian and Deb's focus is on their beloved toucans. These big-beaked birds are native to South America, but Adrian and Deb want to increase their presence in southern Spain.
These are red-billed toucans. We've had these 3 years, but nothing, no eggs. So we're going to put these in the big enclosure over the back. And hopefully the bigger environment will encourage breeding. They're mature enough now, so they should produce some babies.
Beaks crossed for next year. There are over 30 species of toucan, and today, love is in the air for a pair of araucaries.
So that's Pearl. And where she goes in that little hole, when she goes into that little hole in the wall, it's because her new boyfriend's the other side. Yeah, so we've called him Dean.
Toucans often mate for life, and Dean's arrived from Holland ready to start what could become a long-term love affair.
So later on today, I think what we're going to do is take the panel away and let the male come through and say hello to Pearl.
But years of breeding tell Adrian and Deb that this is a risky business. Birds of a feather don't always flock together.
If we did it the other way round, and you put the female to the male,
It's his territory.
it's his territory, and he may go into killer mode and say, this is my territory, get out. If you do it the other way, he's coming into the female territory, and there's just seems to be, well, he knows there's a golden bonus on the end if he behaves himself.
Let's hope Dean understands his mission.
You know, nod and a wink is as good as they say, and they've been doing a lot of winking lately.
You're right, Archie. Happy days.
Never mind a happy day, Graham Boland's got a busy day ahead.
We've got an Hawaiian-themed party on. We've also got a singer that's travelled over from Merseyside that we're looking forward to, and we've got a birthday party that we're going to celebrate as well.
Yep, Graham's expecting a full house in just a couple of hours, as he and his bar are hosting a Hawaiian-themed 60th birthday party in the middle of the LGBTQ Pride celebrations.
Hola. How's it going, girls?
Well, it is Benidorm.
Right, we need to get the decorations up, so we'll crack on with the decorations, sort the music out for the artist, try the karaoke to make sure that's working as well, and hopefully make it a success.
Graham's using today's party as a trial run.
Is this the bunting?
If it's a success, he could cash in on Pride and hold an event like this every year. But if it's a failure, Graham risks being the ultimate party pooper.
The more rainbow, the better. Hopefully, there's a pot of gold at the end of this rainbow.
Well, I doubt it. More likely to be drawing pins. But whatever the occasion, Graham has a history of keeping the days happy and entertained in Benidorm.
Happy days, Arcade. Let's go.
Our Graham,
Happy days, Arcade.
Brummie-born and Benidorm-based,
Happy days, Arcade.
he's been a Costa's resident for nearly 21 years.
Diez felices nuestro Nino.
And for over 15 years of his time in the Manhattan of the Med,
I want you to be like a model.
Yeah.
I don't want you to be like a
No.
builder.
Graham was in charge of keeping people entertained at Benidorm's largest campsite.
I want you to blow 10 balloons up.
Brilliant.
10 minutes. Can it be yours?
Get cracking when I'm
Happy
doing
days,
it.
Arcade. Okay.
So, if I can ask you to walk the walk and show the ladies what you've had done.
Happy days.
But Graham gave up the modelling dream and campsite 2 years ago when he followed another dream.
Happy days.
And he opened his very own bar called...
Happy days.
What else? He opened 18 months ago and hasn't looked back.
Hey, happy days, Arcade.
Hiya.
are
How you
you?
going? You okay?
Yeah, I'm good, you?
Yep.
Graham's become such a popular and well-known publican, Sandy's travelled all the way from the UK to throw a party at his bar.
So it's my friend's 60th, and we've all came over from Merseyside, as Graham said, for Gay Pride. So we thought we'd celebrate my friend's 60th while we're over here.
It's a win-win for Graham, a party and a business boost.
It looks amazing. A mixture of Hawaiian and a mixture of Pride.
For reasons best known to her, Sandy's chosen a Hawaiian theme, and that means Graham's getting a makeover.
Oh, you brought one for me.
I have.
Right then. Let's get down here, Arcade. There we are. Foot one.
Beautiful, and so true to Hawaiian traditional culture.
Look at that, eh? Alahola, alahola,
Isn't that garlic sauce? Well, it's not exactly Hawaiian.
aliola.
I think you've lost Graham, Sandy. You better crack on.
Come on, Graham.
They got to go on there.
Tea on the chairs. It's all exciting, isn't it?
It is. Now, where's that pot of gold?
Have you got any drawing pins? Today, I'm hoping and praying that it will be a success. If the party's successful, who knows? We may make it a yearly event.
To make today's party a success, Graham's sound system needs to be up to scratch.
We've got an artist that's flown in from Liverpool, Merseyside. She's going to do us a couple of songs as well, which is good. So, yeah, background music, karaoke.
Like a true professional, Graham's artiste has sent him her backing tracks on a memory stick.
How am I going to do this? Right. I'm going to have to put this onto the computer and then feed it up.
But Graham's sound system is not working.
Try something else. No. Check that speaker. Nope. Right, let's check. We've loaded all the music in, but it's just not. It's playing on here, but it's not coming out.
Sounds like a problem, Graham.
Yeah, big problem. Absolutely massive problem.
With the clock ticking and sound system buzzing, Graham risks turning Sandy's musical merrymaking into a sulky silent disco.
What have you done? What have you touched?
OK, time for one last coffee before I get down to the bowls club.
In Alicante, Carl Wilson's been playing away.
There we go.
Carl's the vice president of the local bowls club, and today's the final day of a 2-week championship. But he's been so busy organising, he's barely seen his missus, Maria.
This is the big finals day. At the end of the day, we'll be awarding the trophies to all of the winners from yesterday and today. See you later.
And it's turned Maria into a bowls widow.
Love you, Carlos. It's been 14 days of graft, and it's like being back at work, up at 8, home at 6.
It's essential that today runs without a hitch.
Oh, damn. I've got to change my shirt now. I've got coffee all over it.
Oh, Carl. Brummies Carl and Maria have been in Spain for 23 years.
We'd always planned to retire to the sun. But there's no guarantee you'll live long enough to retire to do the things you want to do. So we just thought, let's do it now.
So that's exactly what they did. And it didn't take Carl long to fall in love with bowls.
I think probably Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays I will be down at the bowls green. What I like about it, more than anything, is the skill that's involved. I think it's a game of strategy as well, but also it's a team game. And I like the camaraderie of being in a team. I've made a good circle of friends that way as well. See you later, love you. Love you.
Maria doesn't like bowls quite as much as Carl, so he's staying in bed while he heads to his second home.
Off we go.
The Bowls Club.
Let's lock up.
Today, and for the last 14 days, Carl's been giving back. He's dedicated himself to making sure the tournament his beloved club is hosting runs as smoothly as the bowling greens he normally plays on.
I wish I was bowling myself in the championships, but probably to get this level, I'm definitely not good enough. But someone has to do all the work to make sure that the bowlers, when they turn up, everything is ready for them. And make sure everybody's got what they need so the day can go ahead without hitch. Who put that there?
Carl can't afford any slip-ups because today's finals feature the best bowlers in Valencia, and they expect the venue to be perfect and the tournament to be tip-top.
The people bowling today have got extremely high standards because these are champions and they wouldn't be too happy if things weren't ready for them when they arrived. And that would probably fall down on me.
Carl's Emerald Isle Bowls Club is part of a larger recreation centre that caters for tourists and expats.
It's a nightclub, come bar area, come daytime swimming area. It's the club that we are part of, but we are separate entity for the bowling side.
Carl's Bowling Club has over 100 members and is open to the public every Saturday if you fancy a few casual ends in one of their 8 rinks.
The exciting thing about this is you've got a group of people coming together. We're all in a similar age group. It's something that a lot of us have taken up since we've moved to Spain, but it is a sport that you can take up and bowl till your 90s. We have members in the club now, 85, 86, 90. So it excites me that I can still be involved in a sport at 71 years of age.
Did I mention Carl really likes bowls?
Right, need to go and get the clubhouse open now.
First job for Carl is to make sure the viewing gallery is clear of debris from the day before.
Morning, Mel.
Oh, morning.
How are you?
Hi.
Mind the stairs, Carl.
A lot of the people that arrive here, they bring their drinks and the bottles and their cans up here. And unfortunately, they have a little bit of a memory lapse and forget to bring them back downstairs to us.
Maybe they are too mesmerised by the bowls to remember.
Never put the chairs back either. You get a great view from here. You can watch the bowls go from one end of the rink to the other. For people that don't understand bowls, bowls don't go straight. Bowls bend. So you'll see someone deliver a bowl and you think, oh, that's miles away. But it will curve round like this.
I'm beginning to see Carl's point.
That's the upstairs finished. Let's go downstairs and see what we can do down there.
What we can do is say hello to Norm and the gang, who also love bowls so much they too are on the committee.
Hey, guys.
Morning. All ready for today?
Big day, big day. Championships.
Good day.
What we got today, Norm?
Yeah, we've got the mixed trips this morning, and then the 2 blue ribbon events this afternoon, which is the men's singles and the ladies singles.
We got Mary in the ladies singles.
Mary's in the ladies
Hopefully
singles.
we get another trophy in the cabinet.
I hope so, eh?
Fingers crossed for you.
Mary is one of the best bowlers in Carl's club.
So you really think Mary's got a good chance today?
Yeah, you see, she's been playing well all week.
Better check those trophies, Carl. Mary wouldn't want to win a dusty one.
That's the ladies' singles. And that's the men's singles. Those are the 2 that people really want to win.
But today's not just about individual glory. The reputation of the whole club rests on Carl's shoulders.
I'm just hoping we've got it all right and we can get the pat on the back that I think we deserve after 14 days of graft.
We love it.
We love it.
Cheers.
Of all the fincas in all the world, this is my favourite spot. About 2 years ago, all on my own, when I was slightly less disabled, I brought all the materials down and built this sweet little house, and little by little made a nice little garden. Here you really feel close with the nature. You've got lots of cats that live here, the birds that tweeter. I mean, normally if you just switch off, all you hear is the nature, nothing else. It's really, really magical. I would say this is my favourite spot, probably in the world, but definitely in the finca.
In Benidorm, it's nearly party time. The bunting's up, the balloons are out, and the guests are en route. Sounds great.
Guys will be here soon, so it all looks nice for them. Then we can get this party started.
Toot, 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 one.
All they need now is some music.
1, 1, 2, 2. 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. So we know that the microphone's working. We've downloaded the music, but for some unknown reason, the music is definitely not coming through. Can't understand why.
Graham's been battling with his sound system all morning, but it's still all foreign to him.
Have we got anybody Spanish? Anybody Spanish can understand what I'm trying to do here? Rien sea de todos modos.
Sandy's invited 40 guests over to celebrate her mate's 60th.
Happy. It looks lovely. So it should be a good party.
There's even a singer flying over from Merseyside especially.
Jackie's brought her own equipment. She's brought her a pad and a microphones and downloaded all the music.
Oh, right.
She'll set up here.
Oh, brilliant.
But if Graham can't get the party music playing in the next 60 minutes, he'll lose business and could face a Hawaiian standoff.
I can't understand why it's all of a sudden gone like this.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Right, it's coming through there. Right, so we're nearly there. Right, so far so good.
Have we got it, Graham?
Yeah.
Result, but there's still no sign of karaoke lyrics on the big screen. The size of that! If Graham can get it working, they'll be able to join in from across the street.
TV come off this wall at any point.
Careful, Graham. Steady.
Everything's going great except for the television. Isn't working for the karaoke, for the words, so we're just waiting on Graham's trying to get it fixed up.
Stressed. It's just not going right.
With the party and upset guests about to kick off,
People are arriving now. Hopefully the television will stay on.
Let's hope so, because singer Jackie's arrived.
Hello, my love.
How are you there, kids?
I'm right, kids.
Happy days.
Happy days for you, sweetheart.
Swiftly followed by birthday girl Chris.
How are you, babe? You
Right,
all right?
lovely.
Happy
yeah,
days.
happy days.
How are you there, kids? You happy days? Having a good time?
Yes, 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 we are.
But the party can't start until the birthday girl gets into character. And with everyone all dressed up, it's time for Jackie to start the show.
Welcome, welcome. Graham, thank you very, very much for allowing us to come and wreck your dreams. Are you all in a good mood? Is everybody hot and sweaty? That's the way we roll. Okay.
And having de-stressed and conquered the karaoke setbacks, Graham's brimming with pride.
I can't believe how many people have arrived today. I'm shocked. Happy and shocked at the same time.
It's been amazing, thanks to Graham, but Graham's done amazing to let us have his bar.
It's fantastic for the bar, it's fantastic for me, and it's also fantastic for the gay pride. So it's come to that time of the day where we're going to go back. We're going to enjoy the party. Sandy needs a break, she needs a drink, she needs a boogie, she needs a sing-song, and so do I, so happy days. Cheers, Arcade.
Cheers, Graham Arcade. Happy days. Down at the club, it's the final day of a 2-week tournament, and Carl's got his bowls out.
With my pride and joy. Look at that. My bowls are blue with a pink freckle. The blue is for the football team that I support, which is Birmingham City, and the pink is for my wife because she's president of the Pink Ladies here in the Orovilla Costa.
Carl loves bowls so much that he's vice president of his local club. Over the last 2 weeks, he's spent more time here at the beck and call of the region's best bowlers than he has at home with his wife.
This is the most important part of the game. It's the bowls. Second most important part is you, on how you control your bowl, how you deliver the bowl. Some days you have a good day, and some days you wish you'd had a good day.
Carl's aim is to make today a good day, because his club's reputation as a bastion of smooth-running bowls tournaments is on the line.
All right, come on, guys, let's get these rings ready for the championships.
Get the mats out.
You get the mats, I'll do the rings.
Get the brolly.
And the brollies. Keep the sun off them. Up here, Norm. Thank you. Okey-dokey.
Okay, I'll get the jacks.
After 14 days of readying rinks, they'll be glad when the last jack is bowled.
You got the jacks, Norm?
Yes.
Thank you. It looks like they're coming already. It's the early starters. They must have heard that we got something special on today. We need to get a move on, Norm, as people arrive in. Marion's here now as well, Marion.
Oh,
Club president. Yeah,
the
so
boss.
we need to stand by our beds and act accordingly. Morning, President. Officer on board, Madam President.
All right, boss.
82-year-old club president Marianne arrives to inspect Carl's work.
Are you happy with what we've set up for you today?
Today's tournament will only go ahead if she's happy.
I call this club my second home. I mean, I've had a lot of illness, and this club has always been here for me. It's a second family, really.
How many years have you been bowling now?
25.
25? You're not a bad player then, really, are you?
You worked very hard this morning.
You happy with it?
Very happy. And I will say they've worked very hard for the last 10 days. I will say that.
It's 14, actually.
Whatever date it is, they've worked very hard. I'll see you all later.
Catch you later.
Okay. Bye then. Bye.
Bye.
With the president happy, the rink's ready and the bowlers arriving, it's the moment of truth for Carl.
OK, people, thank you very much for attending the Emerald Isle for this year's Valencian Championships. We've had a fabulous 2 weeks, we've had some fabulous bowling, and we're about to see some more fabulous bowling. We're going to pass you over to Norman now, and he's going to do the draw for the rink.
Okay, so what we have is the final of the mixed trips, and it's rink 4.
I'm a little bit on the nervous side to make sure everything goes right, because it's pride's at stake here.
Let's hope those mats are in the right place. The jacks do their job, and the right bowlers bowl on the right bowling rink.
We've done a lot of work, and for it to go wrong on the last day would be a bit embarrassing.
Benidorm in the sun.
There's something special about the Costas that gets the blood of us Brits flowing and sets our pulses racing.
We just kiss all the time, don't we?
Is it the sun that makes us feel romantic, Edouard?
I would answer the question by saying the sunshine makes you feel relaxed and at peace within yourself. And then it's up to you where you want to go from there.
Well, I'd probably go for a nice bite to eat. Right, Karen?
Yeah, because there's places to go as well for a nice romantic meal if that's what you want, yeah.
Or what if I want a bit more?
What happens in Benidorm stays in Benidorm.
Steady, Kerry. Courting isn't for everyone over here.
Well, she's got a partner and I'm single and not looking, so...
Yeah.
Whether we're looking for romance or not, there's one thing we all have the hots for.
We love Benidorm!
And in his Spanish man cave, bird breeder Adrian is optimistic about an upcoming date between his two love-struck toucans.
This will be the lid of Pearl and Dean's new nest box. You could have it upright, but the problem is they jump in, jump down and break the eggs. So if we put it on an angle like that, they go in this way. They walk down the box, and then in this corner here, with loose material, they make their nest bed, lay the eggs.
Pearl and Dean have been getting to know each other while separated by a mesh fence for the past few days. Today's the day Adrian and wife Deb will finally let them share a cage.
We're introducing them, we're letting them go into the same aviary together.
For the first time.
For the first time.
So they've been looking at each other for 5 days. We think he fancies her. We think she fancies him. The proof will be in the custard.
Adrian and Deb's love affair with birds began with domestic fowl.
The story goes that we started with chickens.
Yeah.
In England. And it was a chicken and egg situation, really.
Cracking. After gaining confidence with the chickens, the couple spread their wings and became well known for their collection of more exotic birds.
This is Otis.
Their success caught the attention of fellow bird lover Otis, who is now staying with them.
Otis really loves his birds. He probably knows more about birds than we do.
Otis has been keeping exotic birds for 11 years.
I've got an umbrella cockatoo, a blue and gold macaw, and a blue Indian ringneck.
What a lineup! Otis hasn't wasted any time bonding with Adrian's flock.
We call him the red-billed puppy because he's so incredible.
A bit like Adrian, who invited Otis to meet his birds after an internet exchange.
I've been a fan of Adrian and his collection for almost like 4 or 5 years now, because of his success breeding very difficult species. So I've posted the odd comment on his blog and stuff like that, just in awe. And towards the end of last year, I commented saying that I would sell one of my organs to see the birds that he raised this year. And he replied saying, "There's no need for that, hop on a flight and join me." So I did.
Otis's love of exotic birds runs deep.
And they're funny. They can talk back, they can argue, they can shout, swear, sing, whistle.
Empty their bowels at will, have a good aim.
Oh, it's actually pooped on me. That's awful. They projectile poop when they're scared, which is why they do not make good pets. The amount of times I've had to repaint my apartment and everything like that has been mental.
Otis, have you had a bit of an accident?
Yep. Yeah, I got a little bit scared.
The toucans pooed on you?
Yep. It's pretty disgusting.
Yes, toucan poo.
Yes.
If I were you, I'd go and change your T-shirt
I can't wait.
Before we have dinner.
Yes.
You don't smell.
Hop along, Otis, because there's matchmaking to do. Debs is already in position.
I'm just waiting for the male to come through that hole in the wall. And the female's waiting.
Pearl and Dean have been kept apart by a see-through screen for the past few weeks. If they were introduced too quickly, things could turn ugly.
The biggest risk is aggression. If they're sharing an enclosed space without having that bond, then they can get aggressive. They can compete over food, perches, nest boxes, everything.
Can you hear them?
Yeah.
They're shouting at each other. When can I release them then?
Now.
It's the moment everyone's been waiting for.
There's a screw holding that netting up. I'll release that, and then hopefully Dean will go through the hole. Hopefully without incident. Let's see.
OK, we're going to open it now.
In the heat of Alicante's afternoon sun, some of the region's best bowlers are battling to win a prestigious tournament.
The game's very close at the moment. It's 8-4.
Club Vice President Carl has been grafting for 2 weeks to make sure today's finals run smoothly.
It's looking like a tight game, quite a close game, and obviously they're 4 of the best bowlers in the Valencian region.
There are 800,000 people in Valencia. These bowlers must be brilliant. No wonder Carl's barely seen his wife Maria for 14 days. She's popped down to try and catch a rare moment with him.
Hiya, guys. Morning. Hi.
Hey, Bab.
How you doing?
All right.
All
Do you
right.
want to sit down over here? I'll get you a drink.
Yeah, I'll sit in the shade. Thank you.
For doting hubby Carl, that means distraction from his tournament duties.
How's it going?
It's been great doing it, but I'm glad we're coming towards the end of it now. It's almost like being back at work full time, but working 7 days a week instead of 5 days a week.
Don't I know it? Yes, I know. You've been going up before I wake up and you come home and I'm falling asleep in the afternoon, well, evening. And being as you have to come home and cook for me as well, you know.
Maybe she's just missed his meals. With no Carl at home to make her lunch, Maria's made other plans.
Right then, I've got to get myself ready again to go off out to lunch. So have a good day. And I'm glad I popped in to see you. Yeah. And I shall...
Well, you have a good lunch. Enjoy yourself with the girls, I'm sure you will.
Do.
And if you get a chance to pop down and see us later, you might be able to see the presentation.
Honestly, I will. I'll come back later. So have a good day.
And you.
And good luck.
Okay. See you later,
Okay, see you later.
See you. Bye.
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 Time for Carl to turn his attention back to the bowls. He's missing a rip-roaring match featuring clubmate Mary.
We've got one really close game in the final.
I can see that. That was, what, 10-9 to Pete. So,
yeah, but Mary's getting a bit of a hiding.
Yes. That's our Emerald Isle bowler, yeah.
Yeah, she had a bad day yesterday as well, unfortunately, in the final yesterday.
I think that'd be a free.
Poor old Mary.
Go on, Mary.
Can she turn it round and claim glory for Carl's club?
That's a good 3 shots she's pulled back there, I think. Let's have a look. Is it? 1, 2. Pull 2 out. 3 out.
3.
Any more? She's asking. She's asking.
Yep, they're going to measure.
Oh, yeah, measuring for 4.
Victory would mean Mary collects a trophy at the presentation Carl's got to prepare.
We need to get the sound system set up for the presentation when all of the trophies are presented to the winners.
And more importantly, it would mean Carl's 2 weeks of hard work and his absence from home was all worthwhile.
We'll have the award ceremony, and then I can go home safe in the knowledge that I've done my job for another year.
Back at the bowls, Carl's self-imposed fortnight away from his wife Maria is nearly over.
Haven't got it set right. Move yourself away.
Before he can relax, he's got to make sure the trophy presentation goes to plan. And Carl's wife Maria's back to offer her support and reclaim her hubby.
We're back. We're back. Hello.
Yeah. A good day?
Yeah,
Good
lovely
meal?
lunch.
Good meal? Get a good meal?
Yes. Good birthday lunch, couple of glasses of wine. Can't be bad.
Who's drinking? Who's driving?
She's my chauffeur. I was driving, so no drinks for me.
She was drinking.
And you water. She was drinking. I was drinking.
I'll get you a drink. Come over here.
But before Maria can settle in, there's news from the Greens.
Just in time. Eddie's just finished. She's just lost, unfortunately.
Oh, what a shame.
But she's runner-up.
You know what? It's taking the part. The winning's nice, but it's taking the part.
But winning's better.
Time for Carl to set up the presentation. If this goes to plan, he can go home happy with a job well done.
You got everything in order, guys? Now, it's very important this presentation goes really well today because these guys and girls have been bowling for 2 weeks now, and this is the ultimate prize. OK, so we've got all these supporters around, cheering them all on, appreciating the fact that how much effort they've put into these last 2 weeks. All the best. OK, and away you go.
Take it away, Bob.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Sorry, Bob, what's that?
I'll repeat it again. Good afternoon, everybody. Yeah, that's better. That's much better. So let's get on with the presentation ceremony now. So I'll hand you over to John to announce the winners. Thank you, John.
Thank you very much, everybody. You'll have to excuse my voice. It's on the blink. We'll start off with mixed drinks. The finalists: Dave Morrison, Andy, Debbie, and Sue Bosworth.
Carl's clubmate Mary might not have won today, but Carl's club does have a set of winners and a trophy for the cabinet.
Championes, championes.
But the real winner today is Carl. 2 weeks of hard work completed without a hitch.
Well done, darling, for all your hard work. Good day.
Carl's got one more task to make his day complete. Let's see if after 14 days, absence really does make the heart grow fonder, and if Maria will play ball.
What I'm going to do to try and get Maria into this wonderful sport of bowls. OK, Maria, let's have a look at this, right? So this is the wood. What you've got here is a very small ring.
Yeah.
That small ring always needs to be the way you want it to bend, OK? OK? But just imagine, OK, that you're trying to hit that white jack there, that yellow jack. So you've got a long way to go. Just imagine now, OK, that you're going to knock somebody over.
And now, like that. I still bounced it. It's hard work. I think because I've always watched Carl bowl, and I love watching it, and I love watching him bowl. But actually doing it, there is a skill. It's a skill. But I'm trying.
You are trying sometimes.
No, I'm trying, and I will get there.
And God loves a tryer, Maria.
Not your arm, point your body.
Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Point your way at that
Yeah.
white line. Aim for it and give it some welly. Come on.
Cheeky. Successful tournament and Maria on the green. It's been a brilliant day for our Carl. Maria?
Is everything done now? Have you got a little bit more time at home?
I will spend more time with you, I promise you faithfully, hand on my heart, but I will spend more time with you. I don't know how much more, but it will be more than the last 14 days.
I honestly don't mind what you've been doing because I know you've enjoyed it. And if you've enjoyed it, you're happy, I'm happy. But let's have some time together. Book me a holiday.
I like your style, Maria. Pulses are racing at Adrian and Deb's place.
I'm going to open it now, Deb.
Yeah.
Right, here we go.
The couple's darling toucans are about to go on a date. If all goes well, we could be hearing the flitter-flutter of tiny wings. If it doesn't, feathers will fly.
I was confident, but the more we talk about it, I want it to be over, everything to go well. Yeah. So it's nerve-wracking.
But Dean, it seems, has got stage fright.
I'm helping him.
Finally, the eagle has landed. Well, toucan. These first dates, they could be so awkward.
So in the end, I caught him with my hands, put him on the ledge, and said, "Go forth." And out he went.
So at the moment, they're just sizing each other up, getting to see what each other looks like up close, and it's going really well.
They seem quite relaxed. When you see them eating, it's because they're quite relaxed. And the chances are there won't be any aggression. But you just have to watch them just in case. You might even feed them.
Let the mating begin.
Steady on, Adrian, they've only just met.
So there's a little touch, look. Yeah.
She's just played with his hair.
Get your wedding hat out.
I'll make sure it's impeccably tasteful, Adrian.
It's like they've always known each other. Like long-lost friends. They're just so relaxed instantly. No stress. Just on our part.
Pearl's found her mate. It's been a long time. She deserves a bit of love.
It's quite nerve-wracking when they go out because you don't know what's going to happen. And just looking at them now, they're really quite calm. So that all bodes well.
6 months later, and Adrian and Debs haven't become proud grandparents just yet. But the lovebirds are still coupled up, and Dean's got a twinkle in his eye.